Thank you for joining me this week. I'm Electro Jock. Here's the 5 things you may have missed for headlines for the week of July 27th, 2019. Number 5, Massachusetts police ask residents to hold off on crime until heat wave is over. About 90 million people were under a heat advisory over this weekend as temps reached as high as 112 in some places. Those regular temperatures here in Arizona, I mean, it is a dry heat and everything, but they want to do like everyone else and lay up in the living room in a kiddie pool and eat ice cream straight out of the carton. Police say they are still watching the streets, but suggested doing something like binge watching Stranger Things 3. I still gotta watch Stranger Things 3 myself, but it will happen eventually. Number 4, ignoring your coworkers could save you from burnout. Psychologists note that anytime you stop and talk to your coworkers, it could take you from 5 to 25 minutes to refocus.
The Business Insider spoke to a psychologist who says every time you chat with a coworker, you lose productivity. You get distracted, and it could take up to 25 minutes to refocus and get.
We're on? Experts recommend wearing headphones to sing the signal that you don't want to talk. So, office introverts, good job. Keep on keeping on ignoring the rest of us time thieves in the office. Agents that investigated a human chop shop known as Biological Research Center found all kinds of ghastly things there. Reports even talk about a woman's head being mounted on a man's body. This place had nearly 1,800 body parts here. Wow, can you just say ew? This stuff happened right in my backyard in Phoenix, Arizona, but that doesn't too much surprise me. See, that's why this story gets the fuck of the week. But I just wonder, what was their actual end goal here? Number 2, cops pregnant woman had sex with boy 14. Brittany Stricker, 20 of Nebraska, that's right, we said your name, admitted to having sex with a teen more than 100 times between January and June. Earlier in the month, the teen told authorities about the encounters. Hey, there's this woman that keeps sexing me down. I think you need to go arrest her, charge her with a felony. Said no 14-year-old boy ever. So what was his motive in telling the police? Stricker, who had just had a baby with a Marine who is stationed overseas, could face up to 50 years in prison. I heard pregnant women have that glow, but oh man. May I also add that she said the 14-year-old boy did act a little bit older, so, but that still doesn't make it right. Well, hopefully she enjoyed her freedom, because now, Number 1, machete-wielding suspects break into Castor Garden homes. So these two knuckleheads break into this home, weapons and all, and leave without taking anything. Was this practice for the real thing? Did they break in and see nothing that they wanted, so then they just left? The victim describes the guys as 5'6" Hispanic men wearing hooded sweatshirts with a Hollister on the front. So what you're saying is basically you were robbed by Bruno Mars and Enrique Iglesias? Well, either way, these people are still on the loose and appearing on the arena near you soon. Okay, disclaimer. What really happened was there was a couple of Oompa Loompas looking for some candy ingredients. When they didn't see what they needed, they turned around and left without taking anything. All I can say is Oompa Loompa gang ain't nothing to mess with. Oompa Loompa gang ain't nothing to mess with. Oh, we're back on. Thank you for joining me this week for another episode of 5 Things. My name is Electro Jock, and I've got some ignoring to do so that I don't get burnt out before our next webisode. Until next time. Massachusetts police ask criminal Massachusetts police asked residents to hold off on crime until heat wave is over. About 90 million people experience temps as high as 112 in some places. These are regular. That's normal temp here in Arizona, but oh yeah, it's a dry heat. I could only imagine what the humidity was like, but then again, I don't have to imagine because I live in South Carolina. Multiple police departments and residents. Thank you for joining me for another webisode of 5 Things You May Have Missed. I'm gonna let your job, and I've got some ignoring to do before I get burnt out on the next episode. We're back on? Experts recommend wearing headphones to signal that you don't want to talk. So